Which of those entertained you more? That's the question. And there is no right or wrong answer. It's as simple as that. Which one entertained you more? That's what all of this comes down to in the end. What entertains you more? What is entertainment? I got all these kids all up in this comment always asking me, Ethan, when are you gonna do Voltron versus She-Ra? Now I got my granny all up in this comment section, always commenting on my videos. Get out of here, granny. Get out. She's always saying, Ethan, you're too hard on your viewers. Ethan, you need to be nicer to, Ethan, why are you being so mean? You don't need to be so mean. Well, you know, it's called tough love, granny, okay? And without the love part. So granny, just, okay, She-Ra, Voltron, we have two different fandoms meeting. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the fandoms. I'm gonna be talking about some fan art. I'm gonna be talking about why I like Voltron, why I like She-Ra. I do like She-Ra, and I'm gonna tell you why. I used to be just like you. I used to be a little baby, there's little baby comments. And I used to be a purist, where I thought if it doesn't look good, if it doesn't smell good, if it doesn't taste good, then it's not even on my radar. I'm not even gonna look at it. If your art isn't top notch, you know, you don't even matter. I'm not even gonna be paying attention. I used to be like that. But, you know, the more time that I spend in animation, the more it's just so much the opposite. What I mean is, it's more conducive to be a team player. To just be a team player. Don't be a doofus. Don't make the same mistake as me, kids. Don't be a doofus. So I, like most other people, thought you need the best special effects. The animation needs to be top notch. It needs to be the best. Okay, this does help. But in my experience, the things that wait, I'm gonna stop myself right there. I'm just gonna get straight to the point here. The point of all of this is character is key. So this is essentially stuff versus character. That's what we're talking about, people. We're gonna be talking about stuff versus character. It's something that I've never talked about before, and it's a completely original thing that I've never talked about before. Oh, Ethan, oh, it seems like what you're trying to get at right now is that She-Ra's a worse art style than Voltron. It may seem like I'm getting at that point. Yeah, it may seem that way. Here's the thing, you have to take things for what they're worth. You can't spend your life comparing one thing to the other. This is a life lesson. This isn't just about animation. It was never about animation. This is about life, okay? The way you're looking at these cartoons is how you're looking at life. Just cut it out. Just grow up. Just grow up, okay? Oh, these shows didn't meet your expectations? These shows, you thought the reboot was gonna be an exact replica of the 80s TV shows? Oh, your childhood was destroyed? Listen to me. Lean not into expectation, for desire is the root of all grief. Me. I said that just now. But you know who said that before? Monks. Basically what this means is, if you never expect nothing, then you're never gonna be disappointed. Okay, kids? That's a key to happy. That doesn't mean you don't care about things necessarily. It just means just be happy with just be happy with what you have. So shut up. God. First world pieces. Character is number one. I'm gonna read you a little excerpt story by Robert McKee. There's some things that you can take and leave in this book. I'm gonna read you something that you can take. Can't read without my glasses. Chapter 5. Structure and character, page 100. Plot or character? Which is more important? The debate is as old as the art. Aristotle weighed each side and concluded that story is primary, character secondary. We'll see. His view held sway until the evolution of the novel. The pendulum of opinion swung the other way. Now we're talking. By the 19th century, many held that structure is merely an appliance designed to display personality, that what the reader wants is fascinating, complex characters. We're getting hotter. Getting hotter. Today, both sides continue the debate without a verdict. The reason for the hung jury is simple. The argument is Specious. Alexa. Okay, Google. Specious.
Specious.
Oh, specious. Superficially plausible, but actually wrong. Now, what does superficially mean? Okay, Google. Superficially. God dang it! Superficially, as the outward appearance only on the surface. Okay, well, it's the reason for the hung jury is simple. The argument is specious. The argument is specious. That means superfluously plausible, but actually wrong. On the outward, it doesn't matter. Moving on. The reason for the hung jury is simple. The argument is specious. We cannot ask which is more important, structure or character, because structure is character. Character is structure. They're the same thing, and therefore one cannot be more important than the other, yet the argument goes on because of widely held... Wrong! What he meant to say was, character is better than structure. So what does this mean for our two shows, Voltron and She-Ra? I'm not saying one is better than the other, because that's all hearsay. That's all an opinion. It just depends on which one entertains you more. I mean, if you want to go in with the fandoms for the drama, you know, if that's something that you enjoy, then go for it. Constantly argue about which one's better. That's kind of the whole thing, is just to enjoy that argument, that debate. I'm not gonna get into that debate because I like both. I mean, Voltron's better, but you know. In order to compare these, we kind of have to look at the age range. In Voltron, it's a little bit more plot driven. You have more stuff in Voltron. And then in She-Ra, it's more character driven. Don't get me wrong, Voltron has character. Voltron has a lot of character stuff. If you look at the core of She-Ra, it's basically all character. And I know, if I had seen She-Ra a few years ago, I would have just been like, what are these kids doing? Why do they have these kids fighting their battles and this and that? And just like on a realistic standpoint, like it doesn't make any sense sometimes, but that's not the point. The point is it's focusing on characters and their relationships. And I look at it for what it is. It is about characters and their relationships. It doesn't matter if it's a man and a woman or a woman and a woman. It doesn't matter. It's all about character. And me, as a writer, as a designer, just a human in general, I can learn from that. I personally love learning things, so I enjoy the show. I learned a lot from it. I think the writing was simple, but not in a way that's like, it's like the bad type of simple. As a writer, you can decide where to put your focus. Are you gonna make things really convoluted and just bogged down in stuff? Or are you gonna focus on what the audience wants, and that's character? I personally think they did a great job of that, and I learned a lot from watching the show. Voltron, on the other hand, it's got a special place in my heart. Because, well, for one, I worked on it, and I love the crew, and I followed the story as it was being created towards the end. I personally learned a lot from it, so I love me some Voltron. There was a lot of stuff in Voltron as opposed to character. And I don't really think that's a bad thing. It's just the audience was a little bit older, so in order for things to make sense in the story, the writers really needed to make things plausible. For the most part, they had to really put energy into that. To make that work, sometimes the story gets full of stuff. It gets full of plot instead of character focused. I think for what they were given, they did a really nice balance of stuff and character. I'm saying stuff, just stuff basically means plot. You know, everything else besides character. How does this relate to you and your drawing abilities? I don't think it does. It's just something I wanted to talk about. If I want to talk about something, I'm gonna talk about it. And I'm here and you're there. Go put your baby comments in Babyland and baby videos. Take my granny with you. Take her out of the comments. Granny, leave the comments. I still see you down there typing up your little, oh hey Ethan, oh you look so good in your videos.
Hi, honey.
Hey Granny. And what are you doing? You sound like you just woke up.
Well, I did. I took a nap. I'm just dealing with the cold and all kinds of, you know. Anyway, I just got up. I was fixing a couple of hot dogs.
Couple of what?
Hot dogs. I was laying there wishing I had a hot dog, and I had 2 left in the fridge.
I'm gonna be doing some YouTube videos. I thought it'd be really cute to have you in the videos on a phone call. Just to get your...
Lord, I look awful.
No. You don't have to look good or anything.
Yeah, what are you doing? I mean, you can't do this to your viewers. What are you doing? That's mean.
Oh, I'm sorry, Granny. So what do you think is more important, Granny? Character or story?
Probably a character. Because people are funny. Everybody's character is different. Some are mean. Some are humorous. Very colorful. Some of them.
That is a perfect answer. I would agree with you 100%.
Just said there's a gnat flying around in front of my face. I'm trying to get out.
Oh, did you get him?
Yeah, shoot him away.
I love you, and I'll talk to you later.
Okay, thanks. Love you too. Bye.
Alright, bye. You heard it here, folks. Character. Posing time, baby. Oh, wait. Forgot there was a section. Not yet. There's another section I gotta do. It's not posing time yet.